Oh wait, I don't want to get us sued. Let me stop.
Who needs a DJ when you can just beatbox all the music there, Angelus?
Nope. I'm just saying, I love it. I don't know why everybody, ABC and ESPN have the best sports teams ever. Alright guys, so I talked to Luke. We got some changes coming up, not this week, but next week. So,
Guys, a quick question if I may please. So, regards to race day spreadsheet, so with Becky Aker and Taylor Arello, the team says SLCS. Which team does that correspond to?
They can hear us on the live stream. Because they said, who is at ESPN? Someone said, calling my lawyer. Then they said, start spitting some bars. So they heard Angelo.
Right. Okay.
I blame production for this.
It's one of the moments you're like, okay, what did I say? What did I say?
Quit. Damn it, production. Everybody, are we still live?
Can you hear us? Can you hear us? Can you hear us now?
Please put a comment in the chat.
It's okay. Okay, and I think we're live. Can everybody hear us?
I'm pretty sure they can.
Can you can you hear us? Can we get a one in the chat so if you can hear?
Not a one. Can we get a? Can I get a one, yo? Let me get a one.
We got an F from JT.
Okay, well that's something. I just shout out to everybody who called our pre-race. How can I
Fail.
say? I blame production for this because I ain't taking the blame for it. I'm blaming production.
Thank you, JT, for your F2. Not to be sticking with F1.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it is time. We want to welcome you right now to APC Sports. It's GP1 Racing, and I got to tell you, today I'm enjoying myself. I got to get outside. I got to get in the sun because we're at the beach today, everybody. And I don't know what you know, but I love the beach. This is the Sun Beach Grand Prix. Max, I mean, we were supposed to be getting sun. You're fully dressed, bro.
Yeah, I thought I'd kind of bring out the shirt and short sleeves and the sunglasses today, but yeah, with the trousers, I kind of left those as full lengths today. Might roll the bottoms up a little bit later on.
Not roll them up.
I mean, here we are, Daytona Beach. Brilliant sunshine. Max, nope. Every bit the Englishman, he rolls up his britches. That's all he does.
I think we're in Miami.
Daytona, Miami, it's all Florida. It's all effed up down here.
Rude.
And yet, you didn't say I lied. Shout out to all my Floridians. Florida man, you're out there. We see you.
Good job. Good job.
I'm just saying, Noel's out here. Noel's been working on them abs. I mean, just ab game crazy out here. We see what you've been hiding all winter. Wow.
Yeah. Gotta get that protein in.
Walk away from that one politely. That's what we're going to do. Today, everybody, we are in for 55 laps. 55 laps of dynamic racing. Some of the fastest. This is possibly the fastest course that we have in the entire circuit.
This is a nice track. I think Emmy did this track as well.
You know what? I got to make sure that that's the information I get at the beginning of every race. Who did it?
Yeah.
Because this one. Whoo boy! So let's talk a little bit about this track. Coming out of the straightaway, we dive right into the tunnel. It's a hard, tight 90-degree turn. And again, this track is straightaway, turn, straightaway, turn, straightaway. All we have here is just chances for speed. Coming out of the tunnel, we've got that hairpin right out of the tunnel, 180 degrees up and another 100, and then a switchback coming back across the course. We've got a soft 90. Depending on how you take it, it's either going to be a soft 90 or a very, very wicked one. Another one, and another soft 90 coming back out. This is not your road course. This is a drag driver's love right here. This is. You just get to put your foot down and say my favorite 3 words.
Boogity, boogity, boogity.
I said my favorite 3 words. Stop saying it. You know what? I'm suing. If you say boogity, boogity, boogity. One more. I'm suing.
It's copyrighted to Angela.
I'm trademarking that. I'm trademarking my phrase. She keeps saying it, and I don't like it. So, you know what? I'm writing it into my contract. She doesn't get to say boogity, boogity, boogity anymore.
Rude.
Yes, you are.
Nuh-uh.
So who did we say we would credit for this excellent track?
We didn't actually.
It was Emmy. Emmy.
Oh, it's Emmy.
Yep, Emmy built it. Emmy Blueberry.
Bleep, 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 bleep. Emmy blue. Emmy blue. I can't say it. Okay.
Yes, she
Emmy
made the
blue.
track.
Blue. I've been banned from saying a word that usually follows Emmy.
Yes, you're not allowed. Zip it. Zip it. Zip.
Production had to talk to me about this. I don't like it.
Aww. To be okay. I'm sure you'll find a name for somebody else that
You know
will
what?
appreciate your
I'm gonna
naming.
stop giving out nicknames because people don't appreciate my nicknames. Like, I would love to call Pasta Lopez Lasagna McFarlane, but I'm sure he wouldn't appreciate it.
Not Lasagna McFarlane.
Yeah.
Where did the McFarlane come from?
Don't ask. Because he's usually like on the far lane behind everybody. Anyway. But that's possible, and I can come up, Little Bear, I can't even come up with a name for Little Bear. Little Bear is just like, he's always fat pervert. He named himself, he's a fat pervert. I mean, just, what could I do to beat that? Like, seriously. Nothing. There's nothing I could do, so. Oh, look, there's Millie. I have word from Pasta. Pasta says I can call him Lasagna McFarlane. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, a little appreciation,
It's Lasagna McFarlane out, everybody. Thank you, Pasta. You're my man. All right.
Is there a special exemption for a non-fire retardant racing suit for Emmy today?
You know what? I'm not touching it.
This is Emmy's track. If she's on the beach, she can wear what she wants, okay?
I'm not touching it. No.
We were just talking about health and safety, of course.
While we're talking about inappropriate, let's talk about the bouncing boobs next to me that are not mine.
I'm just saying, boobies? What boobies? I don't know what you're talking about. This is man muscle right here, buddy. I made sure to hit the steel all week while we were getting ready for this. So, yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good.
And the race director has ordered the drivers to their cars in preparation for qualifying round 1.
All right, everybody, and just keep in mind, qualifying this week. First round is all in. Everybody balls to the wall. That might be offensive to somebody. Don't care.
Yeah, not everybody got balls down there.
Or
are we talking figurative or physical?
Anyway,
figurative balls.
First round, all out, balls to the wall. Everybody is in. Second round, top 12 and top 6 racing in our final round of qualifying. Remember, we've got 10 minutes on the clock, everybody. Cheer for your favorite drivers. We're going to have a great time tonight. By the way, shout out to Millie. We see you down there. Hopefully we're going to get you a little bit of sun of that itty bitty teeny weeny thing that you call a bikini. But everybody, your drivers to the lines, everybody's in the car. Remember, nobody's going to take off early today. Nobody. Don't drive backwards into the pit. And I'm going to say that. Wow. We have to say that. But, during practice, you'll see it more than once. That moonwalk into the pit it's a thing.
Indeed, and this is certainly one race director whose instructions you must follow. Otherwise, penalties come abound.
Penalties. Even I get penalized, people. I mean, it happens.
Yep.
Yeah, we did see.
By the way, everybody, shout out in the chat right now if you want to interview with Luke. I'm just saying.
Way to put Luke out on blast again.
And they're off to qualifying round number 1.
It's not for me. It's for the people.
For the people.
It's for the people. Qualifying 1 for 9 minutes and 43 seconds left in that first qualifying. and everybody's starting to pick up pace. Tweedledee's first one out of the gate in qualifying. It's Tweedledee's Farms. Tweedledee's Farms, and don't forget to pick up a pack of D's Nuts from Tweedledee's, now in salty chocolate balls.
You know what?
What?
Nothing.
What did I say? Everybody, I want to say thank you to all our sponsors this week, especially our first sponsor, BBX Designs. That's BBX Designs. BBX Designs are responsible for fine boating around the grid. Now going on 10 years. BBX Designs, some of the finest quality boats that you'll ever see. BBX Designs, beautiful sailing craft that will fit your lifestyle. If you're looking for your way throughout the Blake Sea or any of the SL waters, chart your path to BBX Designs. Oh, and there's a little bit of a hard little crack up right there coming back into the pits. Oh man, that was a bit of a 4 or 5 car pileup.
I think we can certainly expect a certain number of pileups or incidents happening during the race today, because as you mentioned before, extremely fast track, long straights, but then really sharp turns. So if people are not judging the braking correctly, then there really could be plenty of contact today.
And 2 minutes into qualifying, Emmy Bloodberry, number 1, Eli Bennett right behind her. Son of a
Son of a biscuit.
Say anything?
Son of a biscuit. Brought to you by Angelo.
Oh, that's going to be my new product line.
Yep.
Son of a biscuit. That's my new product line.
Put cheese on it.
Mm-hmm. Now in butter cheddar flavor, butter bacon and cheddar flavor. Son of a biscuit. Brought to you by Angelo Samonte.
That actually sounds really good right about now.
I'm just saying. Bacon cheddar cheese biscuits brought to you by Son of a Biscuit from Angelo Samonte. That's Angelo Samonte Bakers. We're the home of the Son of a Biscuit. Hot, buttery, delicious Son of a Biscuit. Right here.
Well, they said tell your girlfriend to stop calling you while you try to work.
That part. That part.
We already have a lot of drivers, I guess, happy with their times. We got Eli and Nico and Little Bears chilling on the side. Chilling on the sidelines over there. He's happy with their first round times.
Remember, the second round is a top 12, so some people are taking it a little bit easier.
Oh, so that's where the fighting. You were asking about the fighting shark on the logo. On the sign it says "Welcome to Sun Beach, home of the fighting orcas."
Oh, okay. Fighting orcas. I thought it was a shark. I was gonna start singing "Baby Shark." Do, 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 do. Don't wanna copyright strike. Do, 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 do.
I think it's it looks like it's a volleyball team.
Gotcha. Oh, shout out to the fighting orcas.
Wherever they may be. Hitting balls somewhere.
You know, I wanted to play volleyball, but no, I really did. I didn't want to play volleyball, but the coach said I probably wasn't cut out for it because I was built like a Mack truck.
So they put you in lacrosse?
Soccer. Yeah, I played fullback.
That's a thing in soccer too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
Fullback is technically a defensive position in soccer, but yeah, I played fullback in soccer until I could play fullback in football. I played fullback in football, and I played defensive. Played fullback, defensive back, and linebacker.
And now you can't play because you're old and you hurt yourself.
Leave me alone, because I play fullback in rugby.
Oh, that's right. It was rugby, not lacrosse. Rugby.
Rugby was college.
That's where you hurt yourself.
We ain't gonna talk about the rugby injuries.
About a month ago.
Leave me alone. Okay.
Forgot how old you were.
It still hurts. It still hurts. Leave me alone.
And back to the race.
And back to the race. And shout out to everybody still with us after that long little thing there. Want to shout out to our one and only Subaha, the only Subaha we know. AKA. Wait a second, who is Subaha? I keep forgetting.
Yeah, I was just thinking that myself.
Like, wait a second. I know I put her down.
Millie said she thought you'd be the water boy.
You know what? You know what, Millie? Do I look like I'm built like a water boy? No, I don't. How disrespectful.
Hey, that's my word.
You know what? You can steal. I can steal too.
Disrespect in the room.
Shout out to Kira Restrepo. Number one coming into the first round. 2 minutes. Well, she was anyway. Number 3 now.
Indeed, we have Andres Macaulay, who's currently in position 1, representing Tweedledees. And second fastest, Azria Sanakan of Carmona, GP1.
If you want to be as fast as Andres, make sure you try the new product from Tweedledees, D's Nuts, packed with protein and vitamins. Everything you need to get your day started or put you to bed. D's Nuts. Now in My Fat Chocolate Salty Balls as well.
I'm gonna throw you off this thing.
What did I do? Oh.
I could not. Tweedledees is sure getting a whole lot of free advertising.
It's not free. I mean, they're a team, so, it comes with being a team.
I hope she sells some nuts. Oh, Lord, help the people.
I mean, you could always talk about another sponsor.
Was that a hint?
No, that was literally me saying you need to give us another sponsor.
Well, I do have another sponsor. Let's Flare. Flare offers a unique nightlife experience that explodes with fun. With DJs and live performers, Flare boasts a special show experience that celebrates music while prestige to the entertainment scene in Second Life. So you have time? Go visit Flare. Check them out.
That's what I'm talking about. Read those sponsors.
Read that beautiful seconds footage.
Left. That's 39 seconds left in qualifying. As our first round finishes up.
Wow, that's just the first round?
Just the first round, man.
I thought we were already in the second round.
It's been pretty competitive, considering it was just a qualifying round, but I guess that shows the drivers' intentions for what's coming up in the race ahead.
Oh no, these drivers have a space to run today. Nobody, and just to really put it out here, the field this week is really starting to tighten up. Our race last week, man, not last week, but 2 weeks ago. I mean, we've been on break. Everybody's had a chance to have a little fun, a little freedom, and a lot of practice.
Yeah.
What you're looking at is the alphas, the stallions coming out of the gate. Everybody wants a piece of that win, and they're going to do what they have to do to get it. Qualifying 1 has ended. Top 12 coming up in round 2.
All right. We're so excited.
And since we're excited, hey, you know what? Max, why don't you take us through the standings for this week?
Absolutely. So, shall we begin with the driver standings?
Yes.
Fantastic. Okay, right. So, what we have is, if we have 22 positions at the moment. Right at the bottom, we have DJ Madison Luck. Position 21, Jisoo, who's a rookie. Today on track. In position 20, Becky Aker. Eden Musk in position 19 is also a rookie. Cherno Nova, another rookie, at position 18. In position 17, Donovan Mikalski, who's also a rookie, followed by yet another rookie, Valky Rain, in position 16, who drops 2 positions from the previous race. At number 15, Taylor A. Rallo. Pastor Lopez, who is also a rookie, in position 14. Pablo Bakerley on 2 points in position 13. Position 12, up 10 positions, is Kylie Kiori, who's currently on 4 points. At position number 11, we have Mats with 6 points, who's also a rookie, so a very good start so far. Position number 10, now we go through the top 10. Up 11 places, Candy Tomorrow with 8 points. Asdria Sanakan on 8 points at position number 9. Kira Restrepo with 10 points at position 8. In position 7, Fabian Litton with 11 points. Now entering the top 6, Andres Macaulay on 21 points with 1 podium and 1 pole. In position 5, Emmy Blueberry, obviously, who's also responsible for this excellent track we have with us today, on 32 points. Top 4 then, Nicole Dallas, 35 with 1 podium. In 3rd place, Edu Velde on 43 points, 2 podium finishes as well as 1 pole. And in 2nd place, Eli Bennett on 55 points, 1 win, 2 podiums, and currently leading the driver standings in position 1, Little Bear on 68 points, 2 wins, 3 podiums, and 1 pole.
Go ahead, Little Bear.
I'm just saying. Oh boy.
And after qualifying 1, eliminated is DJ Madison Luck, Sherna Nova, Becky Aker, Baki Rain, and Taylor Arelo. And qualifying 2 has started.
And remember, everybody, qualifying 2, top 12. We're going to pick 6. We're looking to pull 6 of our hot drivers, the hottest drivers, the people who've got those top speeds, those top times, coming out of qualifying 2 to race for that pole.
And who doesn't want a pole?
You know what? I seriously dodged that joke, like super serious. And here you go. Just security. Can I get?
You know, I had to do it for me and Millie. You know, had to put it out there.
You know, Millie likes that pole, though. She does. She does. Shout out to Millie, because if she could have found a swimsuit that showed any more, she would have put it on. She wouldn't have put it on. It would not have happened.
You ain't lying. Yeah.
Millie's getting all the sun today.
That vitamin D.
Shut up. Just shut up.
What? It is!
Coming in with 8 minutes and 24 seconds left in qualifying, Eli Bennett coming in number 1. Followed by, y'all know who he is.
The biggest, the baddest, the Little Bear.
So here's a fun fact, and this is coming straight from our race director. You know, fun fact, you know, this is one of the few tracks where the top speeds exceed 200 kilometers per hour, other than Tokyo. The other one being Tokyo. And everybody knows Tokyo is my favorite track, but I can't play my theme song for Tokyo in Miami. So shout out! This is literally the second fastest track, so we're right in here. The groove on this track, man. Now here's the thing: the groove on this track is actually really, really deceptive. So I'm anxious to see how some of the drivers are going to pick their lines.
See how they're gonna do what to their lines?
How they pick their lines. You got to
pick their lines.
Going around the track. What did you think I said?
I wasn't sure. Kind of stuttered a little bit.
So you're going to pick my speech impediment now? That's what we're doing? You know what? We don't have to do. You know what? I feel attacked this week. 2 weeks off. I see you missed me. It's okay. It's okay. I
think you'll be okay. You're going to be alright. You'll be just fine.
I need to do broadcast partner. Can I?
Rude! Fine, I'm leaving. Today's my last day.
I already know that's not happening. I couldn't be so lucky.
Disrespect! Disrespect in the booth. Where's my bouncers?
Right in front of you. But on bum ching. Anyway.
Why that took me a second to get rude? Again, disrespect in the booth.
So there are a few teams that
one bouncing.
And I do want to make another note from our race director. We do want to shout out a few teams that have flags implemented into the design today, Ukrainian flags, to basically support Ukraine. Notably, Carmona and Bonetto. Husario team driver intends to hold the flag during their race parade lap. So
very nice.
We are happy to show our support and solidarity with Ukraine during this time.
So one of our race cams currently is following Kira Restrepo, who is currently in position 11 of the current qualifying rounds, just pulling into the pits at the moment, undergoing a tyre change and a slight refuel, and Kira is back out. The racing lines point you mentioned there earlier on, Angelus, that is really important, and we have noticed quite a lot of drivers, they're coming in really fast, and then if the line is not correct, they are clipping the edges of the track, which is causing massive loss in speed and obviously plenty of carbon fibre and bits of bodywork on the track as well. So it will be interesting while it's fast. If you get your lines wrong, then this could be a lot of work for the track cleaning staff today, I imagine.
Yes, and I was just about to make that point. I know our cleaning staff will be able to get a lot of that up before the actual race starts. But man, these drivers are going to make it. They're going to make it difficult and make every one of those race crews earn their dollar today. And I emphasize dollar because the race crews don't make much. It's just it's definitely a for the love kind of thing. Turn 1 is eating them alive, though. We've got some notes on some extra notes on the track, but we'll save those for later. I do want to point out, even in qualifying, these cars are coming through fast. Shout out to our drivers. They are not holding back.
Yeah, everybody want that pole.
Indeed.
Why? What?
You can say it, but I can't. When I say it, it's inappropriate. Hold on.
I must say a lot of confidence there from Eli Bennett, who's set a time of 27.538 seconds in position 1 in the second qualifying round, and has decided to then stand at the side of the track. So a lot of confidence right there. Confident that maybe that position remains.
Well, I mean, you also have to look at it like this. He's only got to be in the top 6. And with that time, there's no 5 people on the track that are going to best him at this moment, let alone 6.
Yes,
he's
indeed.
made it into the next round.
Yeah, absolutely. It seems a very strong time at the moment, and the other drivers at the moment, while they're edging closer, they are still quite far away if we look at the timings on the actual board.
Yes, Millie, I agree. He is bouncing way more than any of the girls on the sim. I agree.
Millie, I don't have to take this. Okay, I don't. I don't. You can call me Mr. Bossy Nova if you want to. I'm gonna be who I am. How about that?
With your man physics.
If you don't like my flex, it's okay. We're not gonna sit here and body shame me. That's what we're not gonna do.
Not body shame. Hold on, let me get my marker. And get my Sharpie.
We will not sit here and body shame me. That ain't happening. Sorry.
So do we have any further information from the race director today regards any adjustments to the vehicles at all? Any modifications to the cars or
So no modifications
aerodynamics?
this week. However, I was able to kind of corner them in the pits. We had a quick conversation about what's going to be happening in the next couple weeks.
Right.
So we are looking at a couple new things coming in. So we're going to look at some adjustments to the save. Win in saving. There's going to be some opening up of some one-stop opportunities. There's going to be some changes to the impact structure. It's going to be modified to be just a little bit more forgiving to somebody who's taking that impact. And the push ticker, the push will be just a little bit faster. Save's going to be a little bit slower. So drivers are going to give up some tire wear for a little bit of speed and maybe take off a little bit and take off a bit more speed just to save some tire. So it's an opportunity to even out just a little bit, and we're going to see what they do with race strategy coming in after these changes.
Right. So do you think we could, by virtue of the tire wear changes, would we expect more pits potentially?
And that goes back to driver psychology. I mean, every team's is gonna have to address their strategy. If we see teams who tend to save tire more for the end of the race, who like to stretch it out, they're going to have an opportunity to stretch those tires further, but they're not going to be able to keep up with the rest of the pack nearly as easily. Those teams who tend to push, well, they're going to get further ahead, but the cost is they're going to be pitting sooner.
Yeah, absolutely. It will make for some interesting dynamics and some additional potential drama and action during the races, which always makes for additional fun as obviously commentators and fans of the sport.
Well, I also did get a chance to talk to Luke. And today, with the faster track, one thing I did want to confirm with him, each one of these cars does have a draft sensor. That draft coefficient could come into play here. If we get that moment where we can get some cars directly in line, that extra push up the track, that might be the one thing that keeps the field closer to the lead drivers than we have seen before. But that also goes into how team plays, and again, that driver psychology. Once you get a bunch of alphas out on the track, it seems like you don't see people work together nearly as much. Top 6 drivers is what we're waiting on right now. Top 6 drivers are qualifying for round 3. You know, this would be a great time for a sponsor.
Wouldn't it? Mm-hmm. Don't we have another?
We do. By the way, if you can hear the sound of my voice, so can your sponsors. Please reach out to our producers, the one and only, my co-broadcaster here, Miss Noelle Dro Sauber, and Achilles Sauber. Reach out to our producers. Work up that sponsored package. If you can hear us, well, so can your customers, and we, right here at APC Sports, want to work with you. Really, I do all of that, and y'all just sit there. Man, I need it.
Right, you know what? I'm looking at the graffiti behind the Miami buildings.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if anybody's ever took a look back there.
Yeah,
but there's some interesting artwork behind those buildings.
I mean, what? Keep it real? Yeah. Okay.
that cool. That ain't cool, is it? So I'll say that's so cool, or
That
something.
that ain't cool, bro.
I'm talking about the heart shaped.
The heart. Yeah, the peach.
Yeah. Is
The
that a
heart.
peach?
I mean,
I
a
don't
heart.
think. I don't think that's a peach.
Okay, look, this is Miami. Okay, this is Miami. All right, 6 drivers eliminated. Andrea Sanic.
I don't think that's a Miami peach.
6 drivers eliminated as Drea Sanic, Nicole Dallas, Pablo Bakerly, the one and only Lasagna McFarland, and Candy Tomorrow, as well as Kira Restrepo. Qualifying 3, top 6 will begin with getting ready to race for the pole. It's starting to get exciting, everybody. Remember, after the 3rd round, it's almost that time.
Well, boogity, boogity, boogity.
Okay, that's my line.
There we go. I think we'll have to pay royalties now for every usage.
Every time she, you know what? I'm gonna need $250 every time she says that.
Here we go. Final qualifying session has begun. Let's see what happens now.
You know what doesn't happen? I need somebody to bring me an ice cold sweet tea. That would be really great right about now.
That would be very much so. Ooh, bit of a nasty bump there from Little Bear on the, I think it was the 3rd turning there. That wasn't a good entry onto that one. Currently our cameras, one of our cameras is with Eli Bennett, as we'd expect, extremely smooth racing line, braking appropriately on the corners, coming round straight out, flat out. Yeah, we can see why at the moment he's holding the best time. This is a silky smooth line, silky smooth performance at the moment. Agreed, this is only qualifying. Yes,
it's milky lines.
Smilky,
yes, indeed. Yes, sometimes.
Not silky, silky.
Yeah. No, sometimes you kind of see when a particular driver, several of them actually have been so far during this practice session, really getting into the groove. Like you can see, they kind of get into that particular zone where things are just working for them.
Well, I mean, for a few of the drivers, you know, this is their home track. This is where they set up. This is where they do their testing. This is where they practice. You get a feel over the years for what this track is capable of, what you can push, where you can push it. That timing is not. It's after a while, it's just absolutely innate. It's just muscle memory.
Yeah, absolutely. Do we know which drivers have that particular advantage in this race?
I wasn't going to say it, but Eli
I had
Bennett.
to ask it.
Eli Bennett is one of those drivers. Matt's, however, shout out to the rookie. He's out here and he's making his way around. He's making his way around the track. You know, you got to give props to a rookie when they can make that 3rd round of qualifying.
Yeah, definitely.
And we currently have a new leader, Emmy Blueberry, with a time of 27.624 seconds, currently in pole.
Shout out to Emmy Blueberry, yeah. Let's see if she can hold on to that pole. Get a good grip on it.
She got the smokiest lines on the track. It's gonna be our new word.
Two minutes, Emmy with that top time right now.
Can she do it? So now it's time for beer and fries. It's a beer
Not
and fries
yet.
time.
We're not at beer and fries time yet.
Okay.
This is actually donut time.
Donuts.
Yeah, because you come to the track, it's early during the day. Donuts, you don't break out the beer. It's still cool right now. This is donuts and coffee time. You know, once you're about halfway through, that sun is up top. That's when it's beer and fries time.
That'd be a sandy donut.
Look, if you get sand in your donuts, you're not doing it right, okay?
Okay.
That's the beauty of our team. We don't just cover racing, we cover your entire race day, your meal planning, all the rest of that too.
Yeah, all the rest of that. It's what you got.
Your donuts, your rise and fall of the pole, all the rest of it.
The rise and fall of the pole.
Oh, and Emmy's off that lead time. We got to see what she can do. Had if Emmy could have held on to that time, this would have been her first pole. This would have been her first pole. Period. Her first lifetime pole.
She still got 44 seconds.
36 seconds.
36 seconds to do it. At
She
the moment, Andres
is
Mackley.
0.023 seconds off the lead. Let's see what she can do. Clipping a couple of those corners, not making it. Emmy working hard to find that line in the last 21 seconds.
Yeah,
Let's
just
see
goes
what
to
this
show how
last
fine.
is going to be for her.
Just goes to show how fine the timings are. If you look at the top 5, 27 seconds, 6:01, 27 seconds, 6:24, 6:47, 6:66. Just so close together. Here we go. Qualifying has ended. We await the official race director's standings.
And remember, just when qualifying ends, they do have the ability to finish their laps. Just Emmy putting everything she had into it, just not enough to get the pole. Oh! No pole for you. So just waiting on those official standings to come back. Shout out one more time to Emmy Blueberry. So close to taking the pole today. Would have been her first pole of her career.
But congratulations to Andres for getting that pole.
Didn't realize Andres wanted it so much.
Everybody wants the pole. I'm trying to tell you.
I really don't.
Yes. Andres from Tweedledese. And is that his first pole this season?
I'll have to check with our statistician and race director, but I do believe that it is.
Yes, indeed. I think so.
All right. Eli showing him some
Andres does have one pole at the moment previously as well, so this would make it the second.
Okay.
Second for the season. All right.
Yes, indeed. And seems like Emmy Blueberry's aerodynamic race suit certainly helped back into position 2.
Aerodynamic, that's what we're calling it these days? Got you. I wonder if that's going to start. I wonder if that suit's going to start a trend. Not sure our safety directors would like it very much, but you know, whatever.
Little Bear in a dynamic race suit.
Little Bear would wear a diaper. That's what scares me.
So do we have the official standings? Here we go, official starting grid.
I believe we do. Official starting grid. And that is in local.
Absolutely.
That is in local. Awesome job, guys.
Sorry.
We have Andres Mackley.
I wanted to read it, but my mouth was full in that moment. I was
like, our viewers can't see local. Hello.
Oh.
I know. I was hoping one of my. I was hoping that one of you would pick up that.
Yeah, no problems at all. Yeah, absolutely. So the starting positions will be Andres Nisner in pole, who's Andres Mackley, and then in position 2, Emmy Blueberry. Third position, Eli Bennett. Fourth position, we have Little Bear, aka Fat Pervert. In fifth, we have Sergio, who would be Edu Velde. And then we have in sixth position, Matthew 73 Mats. In seventh, we have Subaja, who's Kira Restrepo. Eighth, Candy Tomorrow. Ninth, Mr. C Sparta. And then we have in 10th position Pablo Bakerlee, 11th Nicole Tax, who's Supermax. In 12th, Azria Yuwu, 13th, Taylor Airello, 14th, Valkrain, 15th, Becky Aker, 16th, Herabi. And then 17th at the back, currently, DJ Madison Luck.
Look at those beautiful liveries. These cars are really, really nice. And it looks like he's giving everybody an opportunity to kind of relog if they want to relog and refresh before they start the race. He says sim will be relocked in 5 minutes. So, you guys got 5 minutes.
I mean, if you can't relog and refresh in 5 minutes, you may be in the wrong business. I'm just saying.
Just to make sure everyone is aware again, though at this point I would hope that everyone would know, there will be a parade lap behind the safety car. Single file, no passing. Do not pass the safety car.
I don't know. I think everybody's just trying to run up on Emmy's bumper today.
Melly said a lot can happen in 5 minutes.
But can it though? I mean, 5 minutes? Can it? Can it, Millie?
Apparently, it can. Emmy's dumper?
Nobody said dumper. I said bumper. See? We're not doing this. I said bumper. Nope. We're not doing this today.
Emmy done already been mad at him one time. Don't get her mad at
We're not doing this. Hey, no.
So how's everybody out there on the grid? Everybody having a nice Sunday? You guys having a nice Sunday? Our viewers?
Well, look, if you would like to make your Sunday better, you can check out one of our sponsor, HBAM Entertainment, aka Hustle by Any Means. Hustle by Any Means is the home of some of the most entertaining RP artists on the grid. If you're looking for entertainment for that special event, make sure you check out Hustle by Any Means Entertainment. And one of their featured DJs, DJ Sensei Fantastic. By the way, while we're talking about it, even though we're not talking about anything else, we are talking about racing, and Racers Islands is one of the sponsors for one of our sponsors' upcoming events. That's right, Racers Island, Flair, BBX, Hustle by Any Means, and Coffee are all sponsoring the Daytona Beach Spring Explosion with Saucy Santana, Lil Baby, Doja Cat, Spice, Drake, and hosted by DJ Sensei Fantastic. You can win $4K in the wet t-shirt contest, the Magic Mike contest. Make sure that you check out your VIP and general admission tickets March 19th, 5:30 p.m. right here at Racers Island. Hustle by Any Means, Flair, BBX, Coffee, Daytona Beach, Spring Explosion.
Dun dun!
I don't have a effects button to go.
Get your wet t-shirt on.
I'm saying the wet t-shirt contest. I'm looking forward to this.
Sim has been
I think.
relocked. That means we're getting closer and closer to game time.
Oh, I get to say it. Oh, I get to say it.
I get to say it first.
You know what? I don't do this to you. I don't do this to you. I don't. See, I get one thing that makes me happy. Just one. And you're determined to take that away from me.
Well.
Hey, Millie, we see you.
There's always the wet t-shirt contest.
I don't know if y'all see Millie flew up to say hey.
Oh, did she? Oh, yeah. Hey, Millie.
Drivers to your cars.
Here we go.
Let's kick the tires. And light them fires. It's almost time.
Can Andres Macaulay hold the pole position to get Tweedledee's a first position finish in this race?
We got 55 laps. That's a long time in racing, my friend.
It is indeed. But that's the great thing. It kind of shows then whoever succeeds in the race has not only applied the right strategy via the driver's own temperament, but a sustained period of quality driving, really, and strategy at the same time. Can't really win this one by fluke.
Oh, no. So are you trying to say that you like to see the driver sustain their pole?
Sorry. Yeah, I think they'd enjoy a sustained period on pole, yeah.
You tripped up him. You tripped up Max with that one. He was like, Poor Max.
And we have quite a few drivers today. Once again, sporting the Ukrainian blue and yellow in their liveries. Others are going to be driving with the Ukrainian flag today in support of Ukraine. We want to shout out to all our brothers and sisters overseas, and let them know that our hearts, our thoughts, our prayers are with them right now.
And we see the race director has now taken his position at the front of the pack in the safety car, ready to lead the parade lap. The lights are flashing. We're getting close.
I have no idea what the Indiana Jones theme is now playing in my head. None whatsoever.
Where'd that come from?
Actually, I know exactly why, but I can't say it. Single file, no passing, starting line. This is a parade lap.
For any viewers watching who are seeing the racing cars in line going left and right aggressively, that's their way of creating extra friction between the tyres and the road surface. Friction to warm the tyres up to make them more sticky and hence improve the grip for when they get racing.
And we were I was talking about that grip with Luke earlier today. Again, like I said, I did have a chance to kind of stop him in the pits, and one of the things that we did talk about today, this track may be one of the fastest tracks. It's literally the second fastest track in the circuit. However, it's also the track with the least grip. Remember, we're right by the beach. That salt water tends to pull up all of the oils right up out of the track, everything that drips down there. So that tire coefficient doesn't mean nearly what it would normally do. All of these drivers are trying to build up that little bit, get that last little bit of friction, that last little element, anything that they can.
Yeah. No, that's a really good point there, Angelus, especially, with the effect of the sea and the salts carrying over, and also, even though it's not exceedingly windy, there is always a light wind near the waterfront, which then leads to the additional sand and dust coming over onto the track. So, indeed, that grip won't be such a thing like it would be on a different track away from the edge of the coastline.
Right, we're going to be making sure that the drivers themselves, I should say, are going to be making sure they're looking out for those extra little bit of marbles. Marbles are those little bits of tire that combine with the oil on the track, and they turn into small little rubber balls. You'll notice them building up in the corner as the race goes on, and anytime your tires catch any of those marbles, you're going to lose any grip that you have. So, eyes up, everybody.
Watch out for the black balls of rubber.
Yep. Eyes up, everybody. Make sure those engines make sure you restart your engines. Gentlemen, it's time to kick those tires and light those fires. You know what? We've got the red. We got the red. We got the green. It's time to boogity. Let's go!
And go! Wow, that certainly was a bit of a cluster right there, with lots of contact going on. Several cars hitting the edges there. That's a bit of a wow. And as we can see, Andres lost several positions just with that start.
So we
have a different race leader.
Emmy aggressively trying to get out front. Our pole leader may not have been able to make it through the scrum. Emmy, on the other hand, doing her best to take that first position and literally run with it. However, that first place is hotly contested. Right behind her, Little Bear, right into that drafting sensor, pulling right into that drafting lane with her. Emmy determined to hold on to it, taking them pace by pace through those corners, taking the good line. Little Bear trying to pass on the outside, coming into the inside turn. Oh! Blueberry caught right in that turn, pile up, knocked across the track.
Wow.
Outstanding move there from Little Bear. Continuing on with the fabulous momentum from the previous race. What a move to be able to get in front from an Emmy Blueberry who was looking really, really slick on those turns. But that's the thing with Little Bear. At the top level, one or two moves can make the position.
I'm not going to credit Little Bear as much with that. It's just really good track placement, which of course is driver nature. But that was just the luck of the track right there. 3 laps in, Eli Bennett in second. Emmy Blueberry dropping all the way back to 7th. Eli and Little Bear up front. Follow right behind Edu.
Yes, indeed. Positions 1 and 2 both taken by Sigma Racing at the moment in the lime green livery.
And Edu moving into the top point now. I don't care who do, but Edu. Edu come out from the back. Oh.
And again, as we some nasty bumps going on there. As we predicted, several collisions there, and a sudden change in positions as well. As we've seen, the 1 and 2 from Sigma has changed. Currently, Edu Velde in position 1 with Fat Pervert in position 2. Fat Pervert, aka Little Bear.
And Edu already coming up into lap traffic, extending that lead. This is what can happen. Those when you can get out and you can stay out of the way of those crashes, when you can get out, get clean air, there is that moment. There is that momentum that you can build on. And shout out to APC Racing.
And we see Kira Restrepo up into position 2, again adopting a good line, capitalizing on the incidents which are happening ahead of her, and now back into position 2, just behind Sergio Chico Perez.
Yeah, just goes to show you that it doesn't matter where you start.
But I will say this: some of the action in the middle of the pack, just as exciting. You've got our man Lasagna McFarland, aka Pasta Lopez. He is challenging.
You're making me so hungry with that name. I want some lasagna.
Tell you, Luxalia McFarland, aka Pasta Lopez.
I think one advantage the guys further back at the pack, for example, one of our cameras is following Pablito Bakerley, who's the other driver for Tweedledees, I believe. Now he has that clear air you were talking about, Angelus, where there's less hassle in front, less congestion, and then he's able to keep that line, because while you can have the best line, if you've got other drivers in front of you, then that always is going to make complications.
Right now we have wow, Kira Restrepo second place. Little Bear, that battle between Kira and Little Bear back and forth a little bit. And yet Kira taking her time. Kira's making her lines as well, making sure to keep Little Bear at bay. Sigma Racing pushed further and further back into the pack.
Hey baby, hey baby.
Not even sure where that came from, but okay.
You said back. They keeping her at bay. No.
No, you got to actually say bay. You know.
That's what I said.
No, I didn't. You just said bay.
You said keeping them at bay, and I said, hey, bay.
Okay. I don't remember saying that. I think you heard bay.
So we've seen Candy tomorrow.
Keeping them at bay, Mo.
We've seen Candy tomorrow drive into so that's one of the drivers for Husaria, drive into the pits and exit the vehicle. Are we aware of any information from the pits on any challenges there?
Actually, yes. I'm just getting word from our race director, Candy tomorrow, just retired the car. She's pulling out of the race.
Ah, okay. That's unfortunate. We wish her all the best and hope that there were no serious issues to herself.
I'd like to welcome Big Lee 2 into our live stream. Welcome with us today. Thank you for tuning in with APC.
Shout out to everybody in the live chat as well. Hey, we do what we do just for you. Make sure that you bring your friends. Let them know what you do, what we do right here on APC Sports.
And like and subscribe.
Yeah, make sure you help give us that HBO special. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know about the HBO. Help a brother out. Make sure you like. Make sure you drop a like on the stream. Make sure you subscribe. And make sure when you subscribe, you ring that bell. Smash that like button. Smash the subscribe. Ring the bell so you'll know whenever we go live right here at APC Sports.
Look at those.
As expected, the tightly contested race at the moment. One of our cameras is following Emmy Blueberry, who's currently worked her way back up to position 5 following an earlier track incident. So that's a good comeback from Emmy Blueberry there, just behind obviously Subaja Sergio, and then that commonly seen combination of 1 and 2 of Little Bear and Eli Bennett currently.
Also, we might want to, and I want to give another shout out to one of our rookies, Matt. Matt's working his way up. Matt's not able to make it out of qualifying 1. He's already worked himself up into 7th place, and he's contesting as well. So Matt's over here doing his thing. He's trying to make it out. One thing I want to say about our rookies right now, the competitive nature of these drivers is something outstanding. Even with Nicole Dallas up ahead of him, but Matt's is making that move.
Yeah, absolutely agree with that, Angelus. The kudos there to Mats for the aggression, and this kind of attitude then kind of bodes well for the future, because if you're fighting this aggressively and taking it to the more experienced racers at this stage, obviously Mats is currently in position 11 on the rankings with 6 points as a rookie, so it'd be great to see what the driver can do in this particular race. Currently in 7th.
Kira Restrepo, interesting pit strategy, just into the pits. Also, while she was coming up, she was just at that point where she was battling Emmy Blueberry. We'll see what happens here. Right now, 17 laps in. we've got the fat pervert himself, Little Bear. We've got Eli Bennett, Emmy Blueberry in third, pushing her way closer and closer to Sigma Racing. Sigma using that draft coefficient to separate themselves further and further, but they'll be moving into lane traffic soon. That's going to slow them down just a bit as soon as they hit the back of the pack. That's going to might give Emmy a chance to move up. We don't know. But we are in interesting race territory right now. Kira Restrepo back in the hunt. Already back in 5th place. Loading in on Emmy Blueberry, who's right behind Taylor Arello.
Yeah, there's a fantastic contest going on there between Emmy, who's just been overtaken right now. So we've got the 4 cars, positions 1, 2, 3 and 4, all half a second between each other. Any of those positions could change in a fraction of a second. This is really exciting stuff.
We're watching the nature of that team racing. Eli Bennett almost looks as if he's blocking for his teammate. Kira Restrepo making that move up into the turn. Emmy Blueberry keeping herself in contention. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Everybody's within a mirror's watch of each other. And there they go. Little Bear and Eli drafting right off of each other, coming into those turns.
Yeah, it does seem to be a combined strategy going on there with the 2 Sigma Racing drivers. It's as though they're coordinating positions 1 and 2 and preventing the takeover. While, you know, it's perfectly okay to do that, but it's an effective strategy because it is stopping Tsubaja from being able to cut into positions 2 or 1.
Kira Restrepo, that last turn, got right up into Little Bear. Looked like there might have been a moment to overtake. Little Bear just barely holding on there. Kira pressing that advantage. That's that race leader's advantage, that team advantage being cut off. Kira separating the 2 drivers, not allowing that race strategy. And again, Emmy Blueberry, 4th place. She's right there, looking to benefit from any slip that might happen, but in all of this aggression.
Teamwork make the dream work.
Do it, though? Do it?
It do. I've seen it work many a time. It do.
It do.
I'm running out there like the Long Ranger.
Little Bear coming back up into lap traffic right behind DJ. And it looks like he was able to overtake him. Little Bear's teammate looks like he may be holding back Kira Restrepo as they try to push their way through lap traffic as well. But Little Bear back in clean air and stretching that lead out.
And we've seen that's the thing, drivers in positions 5, 6 and 7, effective use of the slipstream strategy, staying behind the person in front of you, making use of lower friction and then cutting out, trying to take over. And if we look at the differences between the times, positions, drivers in 5, 6 and 7 have completely closed down that gap between themselves and the pack at the front. So that means one mistake from the guys in positions 1 to 4, we could easily see a reshuffle of the pack.
That's absolutely, and we did talk about that early on. One more time, we want to make sure that we give a shout out to everybody who's tuning in on the stream. Hey, do we got another sponsor while we're doing this part?
We sure do. We could go back to Let's Flare. Flare offers a unique nightlife experience that explodes with fun, with DJs and live performers. Flare boasts a special show experience that celebrates music. Wow. Prestige to the entertainment scene in SL. And who doesn't like to be entertained in SL? I know I do. So get a moment, check Flare out.
And one more time, we want to say thank you to all of our sponsors, Flare, BBX, Coffee. I want to say thank you to all of y'all for showing your support to GP1 and to APC Sports. Hustle by any means. Thank you for being out there with us, man. And right now, Sergio, aka Sergio, pressing 6th place. We've got Nikolai Dallas, aka Nicole Dallas, aka Supermax, pushing into 4th, right behind Kira Restrepo. The top 3 trying to extend that lead out, but man,
can they do it?
The thing is, can they hold on? Kira has managed to position herself and stay in that battle right behind Eli Bennett, and they've been trading blows. That's allowed the Fat Pervert himself, Little Bear, allowed him to extend that lead. But you've got that same drafting strategy coming up in fifth, right behind Supermax. Emmy pushing that lead, pushing herself, using that draft strategy to drag her up the track, getting right into that pocket and then slingshotting right around, putting herself in 4th place, getting right back into the hunt.
It seems that combined strategy between the two Sigma racing cars of Eli Bennett and Little Bear has given them that extra room now between themselves and the pack, slightly further back. Their challenge now will be, as they start to approach the other cars in terms of coming around to lap them, cars in positions 15 and 14, Becky Aker and Harabe respectively. It'll depend on how that can then potentially affect traffic and then allowing position drivers in 3, 4 and 5 respectively to catch up.
And we've seen it happen time and time again in this race. I mean, we've 31 laps in. 31 laps out of 55 in. We are past our halfway point, everybody. If you want to get your beers and fries, this is the time now. Because if you go away any later, you're going to miss something.
Fries and beers and fries.
Throw a little malt vinegar on it, man.
Edu just cut in front of Emmy.
Making that run for Kira.
The challenge now is making up that 5-second gap between positions 2 and 3. 5 seconds in racing is almost a lifetime.
5 seconds is all it takes for a little bit of an accident, a rub, a tire scrub, somebody to get into the marbles in one of the corners of the track, and that 5 seconds is gone. Now's the time where you don't drive conservative, but you have to pick your lines.
You know, we're sitting here, and I just think, what's the anxiety of the drivers? You know, the people that are actually trying to drive these cars while we're sitting here. Like, you know, I sometimes feel intense just watching it. You know, yeah. I can imagine actually being behind the wheels trying to.
You know what though? Here's the thing: when you're behind the wheel, that anxiety's not there. It's very calculated. You're looking for your next turn. You're calculating how much gas you've got. You're listening to your pit crew if you've got one. You're just trying to take in all of that data and make it work for you. And right now, Kira is making it work for her. She is slowly but surely creeping up on that time.
I think also with a track like this, the concentration levels have to be, you know, almost 100%. One mistake, as we've seen, one mistake, one bump, like you said, one scrub or clipping the edges, and then you could lose 3 or 4 positions in a flash of in a flash, literally.
Also, we've got to look at pit strategy. I mean, we've got the leaders right now running down to 12% on their tires.
Yeah, Eli has just come in, and as we've come to expect from Sigma Racing, a fairly efficient pit stop there. He's just about to join the track again, and enters the track back in second position. So that's where the difference was.
But here's the thing: we've already got people a little bit very close who've already pitted. So you're looking at people like Nicole Dallas who've already pitted, who've already got their strategy in. They're going to be moving up in those rankings. This is going to make sure that Team Sigma right now has to work harder. We'll see how it all comes out. We'll see what the numbers are coming into the next lap. But this could be that turning point. Bad race strategy has killed many teams.
Absolutely, and a single mistake, overspeeding in a pit lane, as we've seen a couple of races ago. A single mistake, race director calls a penalty, and you could end up giving up your pole just like that.
Yeah. I've seen it happen. There was one race. I want to say it was. I think it was in the first season, where Eli was in first, and I don't know if he wasn't paying attention to his gas.
Penalty. Drive-through penalty, and it was over.
Yeah.
No, he wasn't paying attention to his gas, and he just ran out before he could finish the race. I was like, oh my god! I want to say that was the first season. That was real crazy.
I don't think it was gas. I think it was tires. His tires ran out.
Yeah. Well, something ran out. He couldn't drive the car anymore. He couldn't make it to the finish line. He was so close. You can't
finish the race on 4 flats, okay?
What a bummer.
Currently, one of our cameras is following Mats, who's the inspired rookie, who's currently in position 8. Had a best race position of 4th earlier on, and is currently now trying to work his way back up the pack with that rather pretty yellow and blue livery, reminiscent of the Lotus Camel livery from years ago.
Good call out, man.
Yeah, good call out. Even though I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, many years ago,
Google that.
Lotus,
Lotus.
One of the Lotus cars had a livery sponsored by Camel, which is
exact
reminiscent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, reminiscent of the Cheertopia livery that we've got at the moment.
So close, but I don't think we have any cigarette sponsors, so no Camels on this one.
Yeah, absolutely.
If we're calling it out, the APC looks just like the old Marlboro car. So
absolutely, yep. Yeah, we've got the black livery reminding us of the John Player special ones.
Mm-hmm. I just never wanted to call out Marlboro.
Yeah, I appreciate what you mean. I appreciate what you mean. Although the what we have found though is that they're after all the medical trials of SL cigarettes, they're proven to be non-lethal.
SL cigarettes. So smoke away, pregnant and all. Drink and have babies.
Well, we won't be mentioning
only in SL though, of course.
And we won't be mentioning tobacco anymore on these cars because that is outlawed on the cars in this series. So. And let's take a look as we go back into the pack. Sigma extending their lead. We've got Kira Restrepo just 7 seconds behind. Feels like a lifetime. Right behind Kira, we've got our man Sergio. AKA Easy. And behind it,
but they putting up a good fight though.
47 laps to go. Oh wait, 47 laps in, just 8 laps to go.
47 laps to go. This is the longest race in history.
Yeah. Have we dropped that HUD again?
My bad. My bad.
Like, wait a minute.
What are you doing? I don't know. Oh, the race is over?
Oh yeah, that was a crazy race.
Okay, this could start to get a little bit interesting now because we do have the positions 1 and 2 encountering a bit of traffic now. Will this slow them down enough for drivers in positions 3, 4 and 5, Zupaja, Sergio and Emmy to close that gap, which is currently at 8 seconds.
We will see. I don't know if he can overcome that though. At 5 seconds, at 5 seconds, it's a push. At 8 seconds, that's a bit more than a push. That's a stretch.
They have 6 more laps.
And especially when you get drivers start getting under pressure, mistakes are made. Just like right here, Kira Restrepo taking that corner just a bit too sharp. Traffic right on by.
Yeah, the race cams are currently following the race leader, Little Bear, and currently the lines, the pace, the braking, it is pretty flawless at the moment. So it would look like that positioning at this moment in time will remain as it is, because we've seen Little Bear overtake several members in the traffic along the way without any issues, maintaining his position, and now that massive gap now of 11 seconds between positions 1 and 3.
Emmy's driving like, not today. Not today.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. She's going for it, but it's just that difference, that gap. Which now is the challenge.
Emmy literally dragging Edu around the track with her. They got into it just a little bit in those turns. This is this is some hard body racing right now. And again, I got to shout out. I just got to shout out these drivers. They're doing what they do. But we got to point out lap traffic. When you see these people, you got to get out of the way. Let the lead lap run, man.
Oh, and then he's just been overtaken by Sergio Checo Perez into position 3. So that's Edu Velde currently in 3rd position. This is a tussle between both Emmy and Edu for the 3rd position in this race currently.
Hey, a podium's a podium. You take what you can get, right?
Absolutely.
Hey.
Absolutely.
Woo, Becky Aker caught a little bit of air. Was that Becky Aker that just caught a little bit of air there?
Yeah.
Oh,
I think that was an... Please go ahead.
Nope, I'm just saying. I'm just looking at the battle in the back. Kira Restrepo trying to push further back. You've got Supermax, aka Nicole Dallas, Long Fall Racing trying to keep up with Emmy right now.
Yeah, it's that's a really close tussle there. So anything could happen really for positions 3, 4, and 5.
Yeah, they're really
so close together.
It's all the thing is this, whenever you're getting into these tight battles, that push and pull, everybody in front of you is as you're tussling, everybody in front of you is walking away.
And indeed, as we can see,
and here we go, the end of the race.
And we had a new winner. So Eli Bennett overtook his teammate Little Bear to take pole in the unofficial standings. We await the official confirmation from the race director.
Oh, what a race. What a race.
Start to finish, fastest race we've seen so far.
What a finish right at the end there, though.
It was.
Pure
and
excitement. High octane
this is what you like to see, though.
Absolutely.
You like to see these drivers get in there, really press hard to win.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot of credit there to all the drivers. Fabulous race today. Appreciate there was the distance, but right at the end there, the last 3 laps, it was electrifying.
It really was. That was good. That's some good racing.
Shout out to Emmy's invisible racing suit. High-end technology right there. Let's see if she brings that same tech back to Japan.
Whoa.
Okay.
That was a lot of info in local. Spam! Everybody's logging off. What's happening?
I don't know, but Eli just, it looks like it was such a close race. It's just barely, according to our race director, it's a photo finish. Eli just barely nicked by.
Goes to show the competitiveness of these drivers. That right till the last second, they will keep on going regardless of what position they're in, regardless of which team they're on.
The winner's circle look like this time around.
Oh boy, I'm excited. That was a good race.
That was a good race. The last couple minutes between third, fourth, and fifth. That was going back and forth for a long time.
And don't forget, make sure you pick up your French fries and beer over at my new restaurant stand, Angeles Amante's Son of a Biscuit, where you can pick up the Son of a Biscuit. That's right, the Son of a Biscuit. Bacon, cheddar biscuits provided to you right here by Amante's Son of a Biscuit. Also available at Amante's Son of a Biscuit, with exclusive distributor, the exclusive on-track distributor of D's Nuts from Tweedledee's Farms. That's D's Nuts. Now available in the new flavor, salty chocolate balls. Make sure you pick up D's Nuts today.
I know that you were going to do that. I was waiting. I was like, I wonder if he's going to try and add these nuts to the... Lord.
I'm just talking about our sponsors.
Mm-hmm. Well, that podium is up there, isn't it?
It's up there. It is up there. I mean, whew. I don't know. Do they have steps to that thing? I don't. You just kind of gotta just make it.
Yes, I think you need a bit of Air Jordan time on that one, I think, to get up
his
there.
airness ain't jumping up for that one.
Yeah, you gotta get a running start, a running.
Today's podium brought to you by Superman. That's right. Airbud's got nothing on me, because it's Superman to the rescue.
It's a bird. It's a plane. Oh no, it's just a Mexican.
You know what? I'm not in it. I didn't do it.
Look at Pablo and Andres.
Yeah, I
I see him.
Certainly enjoying themselves, that's for sure.
Heck, you can still have fun and not win. Here at GP1 Racing.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the Stickman. They're trying though. They're trying.
Hey, Edu! Finishing in third position today.
Who do? Edu.
Edu what?
Who do? Edu.
Edu Velde of APC Racing.
That's one thing about Edu. If he's nothing else, he's definitely consistent.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
One of the most consistent racers out there.
He's also consistently corny, so that's the thing too.
Hey, well, something you have in common.
Yeah, we do.
Little Bear, second place. Woo! Little Bear.
That's a big old little bear. I'm just trying to say.
Congratulations.
Little Bear, fat pervert.
little bear.
Although it must be feeling a tiny bit hard done having led the race for so long and right at the end there being taken by his teammate.
Well, that goes to show you can never ease up off that stick.
Absolutely.
Even when you've already got the pole.
Lord, why? And your winner of the 2022 Sun Beach Grand Prix, another one for Sigma Racing, Eli Bennett. It's the pose for me.
Eli Bennett.
Is that 3 people in pole position?
Say it again.
Is that 3 people in pole position? Oh, okay, right, they've gone away now. It's all like
Quiet
a tower
now.
of people.
For the winner's national anthem.
Wait, does it have words?
Has Eli's nationality changed?
No, but Eli is showing his support for.
No, I mean for the German flag. I thought he was from Israel.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
No, as far as I know, Eli's always been from Germany. I'm not sure that we have any Israeli drivers, come to think about it.
Yes, it's confirmation. He's always been German.
Right, okay. Don't know, I think it was one of previous races. Maybe he was just showing support for something or other.
And one more time, we want to say we want to say thank you to Edu. He is also sporting a Ukrainian flag today, showing his support for everybody in the Ukraine right now, as we all are. Once again, you know, for everybody out there, our thoughts, our hearts, and our prayers all go out to the people of Ukraine right now during this time.
Morticia was the only one from Israel, and she's not racing this season.
Right, right. So where does the race calendar take us to next?
That
a good question.
Well, since you asked, our race calendar next is going to take us to the Moose International Grand. That's right, the Moose Grand Prix will be at Moose International next. So everybody, stay tuned. The next race, March 20th. It means we're off next week. Yeah.
Woo, woo.
And
Get those pecs a rest.
And the week after that, yeah. Well, no, I mean we're off next week, and then we're back. Yes. March 20th for the Moose Grand Prix. That's right, the Moose Grand Prix. And we're going to be seeing those adjustments on the cars. So we're going to see what's going to happen here. I'm super excited. I don't know about you guys, but man, today's race was a lot. And next race is going to be even more of a lot because that's 62 laps.
Wow. We're going to have to come with some new stuff.
Don't worry, I got it covered.
Woo.
So for the benefit of the listeners, the number of laps, is that adjustment done based on the length of the track?
Indeed it is. Shorter tracks are going to have more laps.
Yes.
Longer tracks, fewer laps, and faster tracks are going to meet them right in the middle.
And looks like Luke said he's going to go ahead and release those cars today so everybody can practice for the next race.
All right.
So look out for the new cars. Look out for the new cars, guys.
Shout out to everybody down there. Shout out to all the cakes and poles and all that good stuff.
I cannot. Let's throw him off the podium, Max.
Good luck. Good luck.
I need Max's help.
You're going to need a few more abs for that one. I'm sorry. You're more than welcome to try, but you're going to need a few more abs for that one, man. Y'all see what I have to go through? Do you see what I have to go through?
Well, I'm sure everybody feels bad for you.
Nobody feels bad for me.
Knowing's half the battle.
Yo, Joe, I guess. I don't know.
Millie's birthday is that day of the Moose race. So we can have some cake. Cake.
Mm-hmm. Millie's got a little cake back there.
Oh, Lord.
In the refrigerator. I was told. By somebody. Cupcake, if you will.
Lord. And with that, we'd like to thank everybody for tuning in with us today. Thank you to all our sponsors and sponsors to come.
Everybody, I'm Angela Samante. Sitting here as always with Noel Sauber and Max Dorfris. Thank y'all, everybody. This has been APC Sports, and we are out! Gotta love it.